What is up, guys? And welcome to the show. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, everybody is well. Just ask you how you guys are doing, like you could answer me, and I would know. But anyway, comment down in the comment section below and let me know how you guys are doing today. I hope everybody is well. I'm doing really good today. Actually, I kind of woke up this morning, kind of thinking today was going to be a crappy day. The wife's sick. She's been sick for the past 2 days. She seems like she's getting worse. She's got like a cold flu thing going on. I've had a decent headache for the past couple days. I think I'm getting a little sick as well. She's running a fever and stuff. So it's really not good. I kind of thought today would be a crappy day. Kind of busy day. The kiddo had an ultrasound, so I kind of thought that was going to be a nightmare, but it turned out actually it was really good. He did really well with that. And but anyway, let me get on with my little spiel here. So basically, we have this friend who owns this. What is it? What would you call it? Is it a deli? Really? Yeah, I guess it's like technically a deli. They sell other stuff there other than meat. Like you can buy pickles, sauerkraut, waters. Like you could buy other stuff there, but they also do like meat. And today was actually really cool because we were asked if, like, my wife got asked if she could help out at the store today. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I went with her, and she got the opportunity to cut meat and pack it. So I thought it was really cool. It was kind of cool to see how they do like the process of like doing the sausages and pepperettes. Got to do so. Got to cut them, like package them and stuff. And after you package them, you put them on in this machine, but you gotta like do it a certain way. And you close the machine, and it like you. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So basically, you cut the sausages. You pack 4 to a package. So you put those in these like plastic packages, and then you put them off to the side. And once you're done that, you put these packages on in this machine, but you got to lay them down a certain way. And when you close the lid, you turn it on, and it vacuum seals the packages, but you can't get any creases or anything in the package, because if you do, it's not sealed proper. So then you got to like reseal it and stuff like that. But it was pretty neat, just kind of go in the back. And of course, I didn't do any of this. The wife did it all. Go in the back, like grab everything, but you got to make sure that you're grabbing the right row, because each row, it's like they have like this big thing, and it's all stacked of like sausages and pepperettes and stuff. But each row is somebody's order, so you got to make sure that you grab the right row for that order, because that's like if you grab like the wrong row, it's another person's order. So you got to make sure you grab the right row, and you grab these on these like they come on these like long like metal rod things, and you have to pick it up like this. Like you got to it up where the sausage and the pepperettes are in the middle. So you got to pick it up by the end, and you can't touch anything with it. So like you can't touch the walls or anything. So you have to be super careful when you're walking up to the front counter. And then where the front counter is, like behind the counter, is like a table, like countertop. You dump the sausages on the countertop. You put the rod kind of behind you where they get the meat, and you start cutting. But you have to cut a certain way, because if you cut like you don't want to cut the sausage or the pepperette. So when you cut the sausage, you got to cut it like a certain way. And then when you pack it, you got to pack them, of course, like beside each other, and they all have to face a certain way. And then when you do the pepperettes, they're all linked, the pepperettes, but you have to leave 2 link. So you have to cut and then leave 2, and then cut any excess, cut, leave 2, cut any excess. So you have to be like careful that you always leave 2 pepperettes linked, like you can't, you know what I mean? And then if there's any excess, you have to cut it off. But like I said, you gotta make sure that it's not like too high. So you gotta cut the excess off, and then pack 8 sausages, 8 pepperettes per package. And then the vacuuming is like such a hard, you'd think the vacuuming would be so easy, but it's so hard to get this thing like right, like when you put it in, you have to make sure it's smooth, you have to make sure it's flat, because if there's any creases, you gotta either redo it or you gotta cut it, repackage it, do it over again. So that's actually the tough part, is the vacuum sealing. You'd think it wouldn't be, but it actually is. So I thought it was kind of pretty neat doing that, like packaging and cutting the meat and stuff like that. I've never done anything like that before. Of course, I didn't do anything. My wife did it, but like to just watch it and be there was actually really neat. It was actually really cool to kind of see the process. And you have to be like really clean. Like surprisingly, like I had no hair or anything on my shirt, but before you like handle any meat, you gotta like roll yourself off. You have to roll your shirt and your pants. So you have to like this like thick like heavy duty roller. You gotta roll everywhere, and then you gotta scrub your hands, and then you gotta get gloves, and then you gotta put on this apron, and so it's kind of this whole thing that you have to do when you're before you handle the meat and stuff. So it was kind of neat to do, but yeah, I had to roll, like I said, I had to roll this. I didn't handle anything, but I still had to, you know, roll myself up there and whatnot. But yeah, it was pretty cool thing to do, for sure, pretty cool thing to see. But anyway, guys, that's just a little rant thing there for you. So don't forget to like, subscribe, check the next video.